That would have been so gross. Oh my gosh.
Make my dick so
You know we laugh.
hard. Grace.
Stop saying stuff.
Why you hit the button?
Then I saw you.
I want to listen to you.
Oh my goodness.
You crazy.
He crazy. You weird. Well, I'm weird. I know I'm weird for what I just did, but that man. All right. Back to the show.
Happy
Happy
Friday,
Friday.
the 13th.
Happy
Almost.
Thursday.
Almost. I was
Yes,
fix
tomorrow
that.
is Friday the 13th. I looked
Yes.
that up and I was like, oh.
Yeah, because today's the 12th. So
Yeah. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. You're smart. I'm not. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, happy Thursday. Have an opportunity to get out the house, which I never do. Tomorrow, so that's why we're not having the show tomorrow. We're having it today, but we will be re-watching it or reposting it, so you can re-watch, even if you watch today.
Yeah, if anybody shows, if anybody comes, hello,
and if you don't, you have forever to watch us again.
Yes.
What was I going to say? How was your week?
It's just another blur. I still haven't had a day off, but I'm off Saturday, so
Let me
that's
touch on
good.
my kid. No, go ahead. So yeah, you've been working.
Yeah.
You still haven't been on. He hasn't been off since. When have y'all remembered? I know. When have y'all remembered? My English.
This is day 19.
Day
19. Yeah.
I don't think I ever worked at a job for 19 days.
You've had your current job.
I did more than it'll be a year soon.
And you've done this for over a year.
Yes, but this is my fun. This is my enjoyment. This is my peace, my ability to hang out with people. Because I told you I ain't got no friends. For real. My kids be saying that to me. They like, that's why you ain't got no friends. And and my other ones like, nobody like you. That's why you ain't got no friends. They keep saying that, and it's hurtful. In a way, but I got used to it. So I did take my daughter out. It was a I don't know if I said this in the show. It was a midnight or late night cabaret down for the bearded ladies off of 2nd and South, around there. It's the old weird house used to be there. That wasn't Fishco. No, it was someplace else. But yeah, that's where it was. And I took it there. It was like 11 o'clock show in the evening. And we were just hanging out. And then I ran into some friends as I was walking down. And I was like, hey, and I introduced her. And then we walked down some more. And I ran into some other friends. And she came home. She was like, oh, you do have friends. You're so ignorant. But I really don't have many friends. So this is my friendship. This is how I get to enjoy people. And people get to enjoy me. Hopefully you enjoy me. If you don't enjoy me, still watch. Ain't here.
Yeah. Because I'm so enjoyable.
Yeah. I guess that my week is all right. I have a headache. I waited too late to eat. I worked all day nonstop, and I didn't eat until about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And I tried to catch the headache, but it came right when I started eating. So I have a headache, but I'm pushing through for my friends or my enemies.
Or my frenemies.
Yeah.
Everybody watch.
So what are we talking about this week? I guess we can go straight through the list.
All right.
Blah, 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 blah. Yuck. Gross. It makes me, my mouth is watering right now because it makes, Kevin Gates.
Because you like it. Yeah, he out there spitting in people's mouth.
Kevin Gates, and some things I like about him. I don't know his music. I hear him like little clips in different places. He say some stuff that maybe a little people may say even off the wall and insane. Some stuff I agree with. Some stuff is like, whoa. What he say? He said in one thing. Let me put allegedly.
Oh.
Let's do that first. He said in one thing that he had a girl in his car who peed in a cup.
Yeah.
Y'all know the rest.
Well, it's not allegedly. He said it.
But I'm just saying. And he said it was fine because she ate right, and
I thought you was gonna say ate rice.
she ate rice, so the pea came out good.
Yeah, she was Asian. All she ate was rice.
Yeah, there'd be some stuff like that, but no. And he did drink it and said it was okay because she's the type of woman he wanted all of her or something. So he does stuff like that. But this time, I don't know what.
Well, I think that's worse. But I don't want to do it
He's
either.
not at fault this time. What he want to do, he want to do. But what he did, this the cold woman fault. Little girl, woman, whatever. She was pregnant. It's her fault. He had a concert. I guess he's a rapper.
So you know stuff about him, but you don't know that he's a rapper?
No, I don't know. I just see little clips and stuff about him, like what he says. What he says, though, it's not like,
Yeah.
And she comes up on stage. She sits her down, and she's pregnant. Again, I'm going to say that she's pregnant. And he tells her to lean her head back and put her tongue out and open her mouth. You got to open your mouth and put your tongue out. Right? Yeah. So open your mouth and put your tongue out. Say that the wrong way. And you call
and he spit in her mouth.
Slow spit. Like from Daddy Daycare. Not Daddy Daycare, Big Daddy.
See, well, I didn't see it, so
I saw it and I had to turn away because I was disgusted. Like Daddy Daycare. Hold on. If I'm looking. Oh, okay. Like Daddy Daycare, when Adam Sandler and the little boys, the twins, spit those girls. So he did that in her mouth. Okay, I'm getting it together. So gross. She wiped her mouth and swallowed it.
She must really like Kevin Gates and his music.
I don't like anybody that much. Anybody. I have children. Nobody that much to let somebody spit in my mouth. That is disgusting.
Some people like that kind of thing.
He's a stranger. He's a whole stranger. She is pregnant with a baby. What can you get from people spit? Hepatitis, tuberculosis, herpes, HPV. That's warts.
Mono. Because that's the kissing disease.
And probably get some other stuff. Gonorrhea, chlamydia. Yeah, you can get all that too. You can get the chlamydia of the mouth.
How you get chlamydia in your mouth? How you get that? People
when
have
you
that.
Put your mouth down there. You don't even know if you put your mouth down there. You don't be putting your mouth down there.
I ain't never had chlamydia. I don't want to know nothing about it.
But yes, you know that now going forward because a lot of older people have sex and they end up having sexual transmitted diseases or VD, venereal diseases. Me and my daughter, it's weird. I gotta say this. She we be out and she be like, "You got VD," and I'm like, "No, you got VD," or "Ew, don't touch me, you got VD." It's not. It's funny to me and her. It's probably really inappropriate. But like, you got a venereal disease. All right, don't call the people on me. She started it.
Did she know what she was saying when she started?
Yes.
Oh well. Was she right?
I said your mom, but I ain't her mom. Allegedly. So, but it's so many things you can catch like that. This fly. I bought a fly swatter. Oh no, I wouldn't do that. I got a shape or something. But you can catch so much, and she's pregnant. So whatever she got, the baby got. And if she never gets checked for anything, the baby gonna come out funny.
Why are you saying Kevin Gates got stuff?
I'm not saying if he may not. I'm not saying allegedly. He may not have anything.
that still implies that he does.
I don't know if he has anything or not, and I'm not trying to imply that he does have something. But when you just talk, I'm just talking about a stranger. Assume a stranger has tuberculosis and hepatitis and mono and herpes and HPV and chlamydia and gonorrhea all packed in. Assume that from a stranger. Okay? Don't let a stranger spit hit your lip and you lick it or something. You get wipe that off and back up a little bit. But let alone you're pregnant and whatever you ingest or take in, your baby does too.
Maybe it's Kevin Gates.
Whoever that baby daddy is.
Maybe Kevin Gates is the baby daddy.
Yuck, still yuck. Can I say this? I guess I can say this. My dad not watching it.
Watch what?
Okay, during the intercourses, and it goes like this. That's an orgy. Wait a minute. It goes like that. Because I know this is a thing. People do like to spit in people's mouths and spit on people. Do you do that?
By request.
Oh, because you're not so spitting on nobody. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's way worse than spit on me.
Oh, that's so gross. You're nasty. He one cupped the girl.
No, never. That's
all for me. Where's the other girl? Yeah, so that's why I be looking for my phone, and the phone is right there because we're recording on it. Duh.
Whoa.
Yep. So basically, stop. So you would do that on demand?
Not what, by request.
By request.
Yeah. I don't follow demands. Has to be a request.
Spit on me, or would you please spit on me? Is that the request? Hey, excuse me, while we're doing this, do you mind if would you dribble?
Right, yeah. Before you can finish asking, right?
And that's not the fingers in the socket.
That's not what you meant.
Yeah, that's how I would do. You nasty person. Asking somebody, that's the nastiest thing. That's so nasty. If somebody slap you or spit on you, that's the worst kind of thing somebody couldn't do.
What if they and then slap?
We have to duel. That's a duel. Is it duel? Duel. I don't know. I'm from North Philadelphia. So text her down and tell her we on tonight, just in case she didn't know she think we're gonna be on Friday. That's my friend. Ladonna. Okay, since you said that, I don't like it. It's gross to me and it's disrespectful, even though I know it's not coming from a disrespectful place. But anytime I think of somebody spitting on me, I want to fight. So I had an incident with someone. Did they? Or they about to? And I was like, "Yo, what you about to do?" I said, "Don't." No, they did on a part of my body. And I said, yo, like I let everything happen. I balled up my fist because I was going to hit them. But I was like, no, this is not right. You didn't mean to do this. Get your mind right now. You're crazy. So after that action, I said, yo, I'll talk to you. Don't you ever spit on me again. That was so I got really hyped and upset, but not mean, but enraged a little because I went back to that moment. And everything I wanted to do at that moment was right back there. And I was like, yo, that was nasty and disrespectful, And I was like, I know you didn't mean that, but that's, yeah. And so, yeah, don't do that to people if you don't know if they like it, because you can get hurt. Because if somebody don't care about you, they'll hurt you. And that's gross. Why would somebody want somebody else's bodily fluids accept certain bodily fluids
and that's
at
the
certain
thing.
Times and amounts?
See, there you go. Being too specific. Some people are more generic with it.
Do the normal stuff.
But to them, that is normal stuff.
A whole glob. I don't even like kissing somebody and they leaving a whole glob of spit in my mouth. That is disgusting. That happened to me once before. What I did is I gathered it and pushed it all back in that person's mouth. And I was like, that has to be so gross in their mouth. Like all that. I was like, oh, and I pushed it all back in their mouth. Like, now, nasty. You got all your nasties and all my nasties and more of your nasties back in your mouth. Swallow that. Gross. It should be a certain amount. It's a liter, not a liter. What is that? I don't know my measurements as far as. That's like this is a liter, right? No, a liter is like That
Yes.
no, this because this
More
is a
than that.
liter.
No,
2 liters is this way. I know 2
this
liters because
is
of soda.
this is half a liter.
Half a liter.
So 2 of
Oh
these are a liter.
no, that is too much. That is a.
That's what you asked
Oh no, I don't even talk. I don't want a cap full. What's a cap full? An ounce, a quarter ounce, a dime, a nickel, a nickel. I don't know. I just don't know certain measurements for certain things that pertains to my life. Well, yeah. Kevin Gates, do you. Lady with the baby, go get tested. And not saying because he has anything, but he's a stranger.
Maybe.
And you are pregnant.
That could be his baby mama, and it's all part of the show. You don't know.
Well, stop doing that in public. That's disgusting. I could have threw up on my laptop. Just nasty.
There's people into that too. There's people into that too.
Yes. No. Okay, I gotta say something about that. So you got me okay because we friends, and we can talk about stuff. And my daddy ain't watching this tonight. That's gross.
Yeah,
I know guys that like that. That's gross.
Depends on how, why, and where. If you just walk,
no, I'm talking about the way that.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
then that's fine. Well, then that's fine.
But the throw up on this.
Oh, you working hard. You don't quit.
It
shows initiative.
That's nasty.
Stick to itiveness.
Just exercise and you won't throw up. I don't know about that. I just saw that on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram something. Anyways, there's certain type
That's
of
how you think you exercise.
What? Oh yeah. But okay. As I said, never mind. Go mind, come up. That go back there. I don't forgot what I was saying. What were we talking about?
I know what I was talking about.
Oh, the porn. There's a certain type of porn. It's like humiliation porn. Not saying that I like to watch that, but I'm just saying this is a category within there. You watched it before.
Never heard of it.
You've watched it before. I think you've recommended something.
What?
And I was like, oh my gosh, why would you recommend something like this? This is horrible. And it ended. It's like, all right, not watching this again. Then I did. But no, some of that's gross though. I have to turn my head away from those moments when they make them throw up. And they make them put their face and all like in port. It'd be so gross. That's just disgusting.
It is. A lot of that stuff is disgusting. I'll be like, well.
But watch to the end. You might like it. All right, off of this nasty Kevin Gates. Ooh. What else we're talking about? Paris is nasty too. Just as nasty as that girl who was pregnant who let Kevin Gates spit in her mouth. Paris disgusting right now. Not the person. Don't know. Oh, I do know somebody named Paris. Great. He's a good guy.
I know a male and a female Paris.
I know. I went to school with a Paris. Just thinking about it, I'm thinking about my one of my brother's friends, Hilton. Paris.
Hilton.
I hope I say this. No, it's a Hilton. Light-skinned Paris. Yep. I hope he's doing all right. But Paris.
Yeah.
Has so many bed bugs. What did they make her? Somebody prime minister?
No, it was the deputy mayor.
Deputy mayor.
He was like, no one is safe.
No one is safe.
He said, no one is safe. Everybody gonna get it.
That is horrible. It's so many bed bugs. Oh, this makes me want to itch. It messed up Fashion Week for the most part. If I was a model in Fashion Week, a designer or a goer of Fashion Week.
Some of them costumes, because they don't be outfits, they be costumes, be looking like bed bugs. So they could walk out there covered in them.
I would be scratching the whole time thinking anything that touched me is a bed bug. I wouldn't be able to eat. I definitely wouldn't be able to eat. If I think of certain things like hair and definitely bed bugs or roaches, I just can't eat. But it's when they had pictures of
that
fly. I'm like, is he annoying? He think he cute.
He's like, I'm on the show. I'm on the show. I'm on TV. Everybody see me.
So they got pictures of the streets and all throughout the streets. It's just nothing but mattresses on the streets. And You see pictures of people with bites on them, and it's
It's just yeah, it do
y'all
make you itchy.
nasty. How y'all get that dirty?
What you mean? It only take 1 or 2 people to bring it in.
New York wasn't even that bad, and they had an infant station, but it wasn't that bad in New York. And New York is on top. I know Paris may be on top, but not as in top of each other as like New York. New York, you got 4 people in a little room.
I think Paris. I've never been.
Paris is too old to be so built up that way, and they don't. In most places in Europe, they just started doing apartments big because nobody actually leave home before they have to, and then people get married. That was like they still were very traditional in Europe. So most of their is not a maybe now is more apartments because you have business people, but for the most part, their culture is you don't leave home until you get married. And then you really don't leave your parents because they live with you forever. Because when they get old, they don't put them in old folks' homes. So they still have the basic separated houses, and some of the, they got the regular row homes too. But they don't have high rises and stuff where, like in New York, they have disgustingly close small quarters. And I've been to certain places in there, and it's pretty dingy and dirty. Not saying, but Paris as a whole is a tourist attraction. So it has to have a certain look and a certain spark to it that's not dingy and dirty. Not saying it's perfectly clean, but that's disgusting.
New York
always looks dirty. It never looks pristine and clean and bright.
It's a tourist attraction.
But I'm saying Paris looks more pristine and bright.
In pictures that I've seen, I don't know that.
I know people say it's very beautiful there. It's like.
It depends on what you're going to look for. If you're going to look for art and shit like that,
yeah, like people like beautiful. They look like.
If you go like me and you people watch and culture watch and things like that, you see.
Well, I'm talking about landscape wise and the environment wise is more beautiful, I would say, than New York. New York is very busy and dark and dim.
That's because the buildings are so
that's
big.
What I'm saying.
They block
so they don't have
out.
that in there. So I'm saying if New York was not that bad. And I don't know if Paris is the same size as New York or if it's smaller. It's probably smaller. Still, y'all disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's an infestation. They just got to get rid of them. That's why all the beds is gone.
And the people should.
You should just get rid of the people. They're all bit up anyway.
There's nothing. So the bed bugs. Oh no, they got to go to the hot area. No, don't take them hot areas. Y'all stay where y'all stay. Y'all done been to too many hot areas and took too many people and land and stuff. Y'all stay in the cold areas. Go on up there. Don't bring no bed bugs down there. But if I was there, what was I saying earlier? I would go to. It's bad, but I would go to another country and take all my stuff and leave it there and like wash myself up, make sure I don't have no bed bugs on me, and buy new clothes. And then go into back home. I wouldn't take nothing. I would have to do a layover somewhere and clean myself all the way up, and probably infest them with bed bugs. But
yeah, I was about to say that's shady.
Well, not back at home. I really used to think bed bugs was a myth. I thought it was the boogeyman because don't let the bed bugs bite. But they are biting people. A whole city is being bit right now by one big bed bug.
That boy in Fulton County Jail died from bed bugs, they said.
Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, that was disgusting. You can, how they say they hide. You can see all of them. I'm itching.
Yeah, when you peel back wherever they hiding at, and you just, and you be like, and then, have you ever seen them feed? I watched all of that on YouTube. Oh my God, it's scary because you can literally watch them grow. Like what?
Oh, they just perk up like how mosquitoes get sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's get past these nasty parasites.
And they say you can't feel them bite you, but as soon as they're done, that's when you feel the itch, and then yeah.
All right, let's get off of that. Let's talk about Jada and Will Smith. Or are they the Smiths? Dun dun dun. Who cares, man? They selling books. That's what they doing.
Will
just had his book. She's writing her book, or book releases coming out.
She dragged? But I'm just saying, she dragged that man every chance she gets.
She does. He never drags her.
I know.
Ever, not once. And she makes sure she makes him look like a punk
every
single time.
every chance.
Maybe he beating her in the house, and that's her get back. If that's her get back, and he whoop her ass,
all right. I got
right. You know, things. It's marriage is 50-50. Compromise. But no, yeah, every single time people, and then now she comes out. It's nobody's business. Nobody's talking about Will and Jada.
And that's why she had to come out with this.
But not just because we're not speaking about you, because nobody cares about you. A lot of people, I don't at all. Will Smith, cool, glad he's from Philly and he's doing well. I don't like him as an actor. Okay, but a lot of people, I respected their, I like Black love and I like people in relationships, and a lot of people were saying this, that they were like Black Dynasty. I don't get, yeah.
I thought you were going to say Black Dinosaurs. I'm like,
Black Dino, my Black Dinosaurs. Not the mama. That was my show.
I did like that show.
That was a good show. The monsters, and he walked like that. It's tough. So she comes out now and she says that they have been separated for 7 years. Nobody really cares. Really, it's just messed up. You keep talking about my brother like that, and he just sitting there taking it. It's okay to choke people. It's not okay to strangle people with an object, but it's okay to choke them with your hands. Right? Didn't you tell me that earlier? All right, never mind. But
I was saying the difference between strangulation and choking, in my opinion.
I thought you said it was okay to choke.
No.
Okay, I misheard. I'm glad we cleared that up. So I would just be like, yo, I can do this. I'm not strangling you. She just August Alsina. Then she made the little boy go crazy. He done lost his mind. And the little boy, her son, lost his eyebrows. The little boy was the son's friend. She makes him her boyfriend. He was over there trying to get his mental health together because he was just trying to escape. Probably my mom want me to do something and I don't want to do it because he's a kid. And then she makes him the boyfriend, sleeps with him. Jaden loses eyebrows. He go vegan and stop eating everything, and he just emaciated because of what his mother did with his friend. If they're friends anymore, you won't be able to be my friend. I don't know. I got a dad. Dads are different. If one of my friends did it, I'd be like, you nasty, but my dad, he needed it or he wanted it. He's a grown up. So I'm in a different space.
I know my daughter would not feel that way.
Oh yeah, that's my dad. If he needs something, you better go get it. And y'all better give it to him. That's my dad. She did that. So that was and then brings up his entanglement and have him on a table all saying this. You should have kept that shit business. If you hold on, y'all can stay separated for 7 years, but y'all don't want to get divorced because y'all made a vow. Didn't you? You should have made a vow that you don't put your man out there like that. You should, if you vow and all that, you saying be like you sacred and all womanly. You know not to put your man out there like that. Obviously that was nasty. Nasty.
What? I just scratched my arm.
No, you did like that. Oh, I was like, again? Pissed on the floor again.
Some people like that.
Oh goodness, that's the. So that happens. What I heard from about the Oscar slap, I just heard this on somebody else's podcast. That it was, I think it was whose podcast. It was he slapped Chris Rock because Chris Rock tried to talk to her one time. Like why there's one of my caterpillars. I had caterpillars, they turned into moths or something. They've been flying around. I think the other two died. Yeah, he wanted to talk to her. I don't know about
they
Chris
separated,
Rock.
Can he?
But I think that was maybe
at least he grown.
Yeah, grown. But maybe he was like, man, you can't talk to my wife.
Like, why not? Little boys do.
Oh, look.
I don't like moths.
I don't like him either, but I don't dislike him. So she did that. Now she did some other stuff, had him on camera when he didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
She's just constantly putting him out there. Oh, the Tupac thing. He's dead. He is dead. Well, he ain't dead. That's what it is. I got a theory. I need to get me a buzzer or something. Because I be having theories. And they be kind of true. Tupac ain't dead like I thought. And she be going to visit him.
So Keefy D should get out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
And Puffy didn't do nothing.
Well, he did something. But no, that's what it is. That's why she keep. And Willow sent the letter to that man, and he got it. That's Willow's daddy. Oh my God! No, there you go. No, they look. She looked just like Willow, and Jaden looked just like Jada. But they say it would DNA of a man at a certain time, it doesn't necessarily leave, and part of that DNA can add into the other child. Tupac. Brenda ain't got a baby, but Jada did.
That ain't even allegedly. You're just making up conspiracy theories.
I'm just saying because she's so hype on this man who's been dead since. Oh, he just fell.
I know. I was about to smack him, but you got mad. I was about to smash him.
I saw him he was growing into his adulthood. Look how beautiful he is.
He's not.
Where's she?
Tan mall.
It's still so beautiful and graceful and.
No, it is not graceful.
You're a hater.
It is sporadic and
yeah, that's so graceful. It's living. So
it's confused. It thinks these lights are the sun and it's trying to get out.
But she still stay on this Tupac guy. And Tupac, we know Tupac or whatever. We don't know. I remember where I was when I found out he died. 17th Street. Or I was on 17th Street across the street, and I sat down and just sat there. And it was because I missed the lights. It got dark, and I got in trouble on punishment because I didn't come home before it was dark. And I was like, "Mom, Tupac died."
She was like, "So?"
She was like, "What?"
The street lights was on.
Yeah, so I got no punishment. But my punishment was I didn't have a closed door. I had a slide door thing like that. So my punishment was like, you going punishment for the week, and you can't leave your room and stuff. And then she'd be like, "Well, you not going outside?" And I'm like, she must have forgot I was on punishment. All right, not just they probably wanted to do it. That's what it was. Nasty, my parents.
But your dad be needing stuff.
But not from my mom.
Your mom had to give it to him.
Oh no! It's so I'm hearing the noises. Get out. Well. Why are you staying? I guess you staying because you got more money. You ain't get no prenup. You came from a 2-parent household, Will. You should have married a woman who came from a 2-parent household as well. Y'all got to be equally yoked. I said it. People ain't going to like it. But you come into a lot of problems when you are in relationships with people who came from a 1-parent household and you came from a 2-parent household. Because some things were missing in that thing. And that's saying they don't work because they do work. But some things she wouldn't know not to disrespect no man.
They don't understand the dynamic of what a real true family.
Yeah, she wouldn't know. She wouldn't be disrespecting no man if she had her father in her life. Possibly, I don't know.
And when one of y'all is expecting off the gate, the other one has to learn from beginning through. And
if they don't learn or want to learn.
And the growing process usually is not at the same rate.
Yeah. And some people don't want to learn because they're like, I'm right. This doesn't make sense. And if you're looking at it from a male point of view, it doesn't make sense. But you're not a male, you're a woman. And if you were matched up with a man or raised by a man, you would know your role and he would know his role, and you would never be able to step into that other role because he take care of that. So now that you've been missing that and you stepping into somebody else's role, you don't want to step back because in that work, you're like, no, I want to do this because you don't know your role. And if you knew your role, you'd be like, no, you got it, dude. I ain't doing that. You got it, boo. Yeah, whatever. They say she got alopecia. They don't look like alopecia to me. I don't know everybody with alopecia. Just not part of the alopecia clan. But I've seen people with alopecia. I've seen alopecia in this body. discolored in ways or pigmented.
Maybe she got some of that Donald Trump paint.
She got reverse that,
I have no idea.
She has reverse alopecia.
Wouldn't that make you like extra hairy or something?
I don't know. Whatever. All right, y'all get it together. Don't get it together. Nobody cares. Just stay where y'all want to stay.
Yeah, stop telling us.
Yeah, stop telling us. Like for real.
We done with y'all now. Like we
try to just. It's just y'all get the kids weird. Y'all weird. Yeah. Y'all did too much stuff that was like. Y'all just stay over there and be happy. We'll be happy for you over there. Just don't come out.
Whatever y'all do, we happy for y'all over there.
Don't come out.
Yeah.
Israel and the bombing. So, we can't say certain things about certain people, so we're going to be very delicate because it's not allowed on their internet. So Israel had a bombing. The Palestinians bombed Israel.
It's Hamas.
The Hamas, but they're Palestinians.
They're Palestinians.
Okay. Well, both of them were people laying it down along their land. But I'm just saying, the Palestinians are the last ones.
Let them what fight. Happened to even Trump wanted 2 states. Y'all forget that, didn't y'all forgot that. Trump was trying to put 2 states. Trump would have got his way and gave the Palestinians
cool. Just like how India did with Pakistan. They made a state, Pakistan as a new state because they were Muslim. The Indians were Hindi, I believe. And they said they
don't say that no more. I found out that's a colonial term that the white people gave them. Yes, that's not what they called themselves.
What do they call themselves?
It's a way longer word. It starts with Hindi. And it's a way longer word.
It's probably a really cool name.
But yeah, so they said they don't want to be called that anymore.
Well, the H people, because I don't want to disrespect
the people from India.
The people from India. And there was a group that were Muslim, and there were a group who were not the Muslims, but the H word. And the rest of the letters.
Yeah, we'll learn that sooner or later.
Yeah, because it's
I just cool found it. Yeah, I just found it.
They getting tired of them white people. They gonna come back on the black side soon. Y'all watching? It's a whole bunch of them. It's gonna take a while because they don't really like us. Then when they get around us, they think
as long as they got that caste system.
Yeah, that ain't it. But they're breaking that down too after their independence. They only been independent like 40 years or something like that. From hundreds of years.
Every time I see it, I think like that's what you just hear that in the streets when you be in India. And I know it's wrong and it's so
but
racist,
it might be though.
That's what
like you hear rap music for the most part.
That's what white people make you think though. Like
but they probably listen to Busta Rhymes. But Busta Rhymes got
I know what song it is.
That's what So, like Pakistan and India, they separated because they were going to war back and forth. It made 2 states, and now it's a little bit more peaceful because nobody they don't stay. They stay away from each other, basically. That's how. Well, it's not your land anyway. That's why I got a high rate of cancer. How you got the highest rate of cancer? Do God love you if He want to put you in a place where you get cancer? Huh?
I think a lot of that,
and it's people that don't look like you that still live
and the fact that there has to be turmoil in that part of the world. There's too much history there that they don't want dug up. So there has to stay war. There has to stay war. There has to stay contention. It has to stay unstable
so nobody
enough.
Look at what the facts are like, or people look like this, or when people are from there,
or somebody found some shit that they don't, and no, they want to blow it up. And in order to blow it up, they need to front
on the war to make that, because they create a story.
And now we can destroy this whole civilization that we just found that we don't want everybody to know.
You can't get rid of us. We don't die, we multiply. We baby's kids. We ain't baby's kids, we God's children. Y'all keep messing. Y'all keep,
what if you get up there? God,
like, baby. Oh my God. Baby. Hey, baby. Like, man, stop calling me. Hey, baby. God wouldn't be cool like that. Like, what don't be going on, God? My nickname, baby. Shout out to Bebe from when I was younger. Rest in peace. But I mean, for real, you just be going on people's land and people still living there. Like or they do everywhere, and then they telling you can't both of them be there, and then they enslaving you, they beating you, they get to kill you,
or they just kicking you out,
you out.
And then every time they look and just get mad that they can still see you.
Yeah.
They shoot a rocket. And then blame you and say, you was about to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So I
let them people fight. Stay out of people business. Stay out of white people or light skinned people business. I ain't talking about America because they invested in it. They are very highly invested in it because who's here? Can't say the people names. Black people stay out of it.
Yeah.
The ones over there, the African, but no. You said the Russians and the Chinese.
Yeah, they already sided with
the Palestinians.
They was like, yeah, like.
And some of the Palestinians, I saw videos. They was like, we know the original people of this land. We wish they came back because these other people, like you don't run back to us now because y'all wanted us away, and then you get these other people, and you like, whoa. We liked it better with the other people who were originally from here, and you still mistreat them. That's still there because everywhere is black people, and white people. Know that everywhere you go, and not black people just move there. They're from there. They just stay away from the white people and the light skinned people everywhere. So let them fight and kill each other off. And then it'll be land. We need to mind our business. We got too much business to be minded.
Pretty much. We got too much stuff we need to be worried about.
Yeah. To be sick enough because every time we always saving somebody.
They've been fighting long as I can remember. And so it just flared back up again, as far as I'm concerned. Like, it's like herpes. They just have another outbreak.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere. And we can't solve it. We can't fix it. There is no cure for it.
Let them do what they want to do.
Just stay away from it and don't give it to other people.
Yes. Remember that. All right. Raccoon Matata. I ain't gonna say that because she's tough. She might beat me up.
Strangle you.
No, strangling, no. Choking is okay. But not me. No, I don't want to choke me. Raccoona Williams. That's how I remember her name. They keep Raquana, but it's Riquna. Am I slow?
Somebody is. I don't know.
Okay. I'll take it. A WNBA player. She got arrested and charged with like battery assault, strangulation, domestic abuse, and something with a deadly weapon.
Assault
with a deadly weapon. She kicked her wife and fought her wife. Is that domestic abuse? Because it's two girls. If it's two guys,
the
it's
gay
not
people I know, because like that's been something I've wondered. Like even since I was young,
it's assault.
Yeah, I'm like, it may be assault, but I'm like, is it even assault? Like, it's a fair one.
Nowadays, it's called assault because if you hit somebody.
No, but it's fair. Like, no, there are actually certain states we have where women can't fight. I don't think there's a state, but yeah, but where if two consenting males have a disagreement, they can engage in fisticuffs.
Yeah, but it's two ladies. And I don't get, you can't judge somebody by how big they are.
Because she get beat up and say, I don't want to fight no more and keep getting beat. If
that's holding people hostage and stuff like that.
Yeah,
if they fighting each other, then that's just a fair one.
But they said it lasted for an hour.
They was fighting each other. Because
maybe not.
No, let me tell you.
I want to see the size difference. I need to see this other woman.
But the thing is, she choked her, she strangled her. That's what they said. Mm-hmm. So that must have mean she had.
No, that was my definition. I don't know if that's a true definition. That's how I think of it. I don't think of it like kicking her on the ground. I don't think of like kicking on the ground. I just see her like
kicking like this.
Straight. No, I see like a big straight foot, like
karate.
like dead center of the chest, like the one from Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
that's how I say it. Like, God damn, she kicked it through the wall. and I might be like, that's domestic violence.
Yeah, now if she said stop and she continued to beat her, I don't think if she was continuously beating on that woman for a whole hour, that woman would have lived. Because I don't think you can beat on anyone continuously for an hour and they're not fighting back. That they may live, but they'll be in a hospital.
It'll be all kinds of stuff.
This woman waited an hour. No, she left. The girl left. And Rakana Williams left. And the girl waited an hour because she said she didn't want to call the police at first. And then she called the police. So I don't think she must have been fighting back if they were fighting for an hour, unless they was just hitting each other, getting off and whatever. I don't know.
Maybe she was delirious and she was like, "Oh, I'm calling the cops." No.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Rakana.
You better stop. That's what they was fighting over.
I told you not call me Rakana. She said, but it's spelled off. I think that's what happened. Oh, child.
Say my name. Toby.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Who had you afterward too? So yeah, depending on what the fighting situation was, if she was just beating on a woman, then yes, that's assault. If they were having a fair one, then it's a fair one. She just,
you just lost. Yeah, you just lost. Maybe get her next one.
Yeah.
Get your lick back. Get your lick back.
But they're separated. She has a restraining order on all the other stuff. She moved out and everything. What happened was she found out that she was cheating.
She got like a regular ass job though. You ain't gonna get no money.
Yeah, she don't have that big of a job. Paying job.
Yeah, she like
unless she gets endorsements and she has perks because she is.
But they're out the window now. If that happened after this, they're gone.
She cheated on her. She found out that she took the girl phone, went to a hotel. She looked through the girl phone. Came back
the wife was cheating, not the WNBA player.
The wife. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's how it is. The star athlete. She only with you for the money.
Yeah.
But she cheating with a guy or a girl.
Oh, this probably was a guy. That's why she
did. She was like, "I just did."
They don't like that.
Nope.
They don't like that. My a girl I knew who's bisexual said lesbians don't like bisexual women sometimes, and I guess it's because of the ding ding thing, and they don't. Yeah. And if you just dated a man or you going back and forth, they don't like that. I guess it's bisexual. What are we talking about now? Carolee Russell. She the lady who saw the baby on the side of the road with no wig on eating Cheetos or something. Biscuits. She was eating biscuits.
Who knows?
What's that word? Biscuits. Bisquit. Biscuits. You quit your biscuits. Or wheat thins. It was one of those. She has gotten charged. I don't think she's getting any jail time, which is cool. And she's been charged $18,000 of restitution. It's not a lot of money. I think they need to hit her a little harder.
That's a lot of fucking money.
It's doable. $18,000 is a doable amount of money that you can pay back.
You're not paying. Pay back. If it was a loan, yeah, but I didn't get this money. It's not paid back. It's a bill.
Pay that you pay. If they made it like $50,000, I think that would be. I don't wish that on the young lady, but what she
damn near
did.
$20,000. I know I ain't got $20,000 for nobody. That's all I know.
But you can. She is a college grad. She doesn't work anywhere now.
It's obvious she ain't that bright.
Yeah, she ain't that bright. She got a movie out on Tubi. It's called The Girl Who Saw a
Cry
Baby.
Wolf.
No, look, it's called The Girl Who Saw the Baby on the Side of the Road. Is that long? It's kind of like this, like the girl who saw the baby on the road, or the girl who saw the baby on the side of the road, and they got a picture of her eating like the biscuits. Only Tubi. So
I hope she make $18,000 and $1,000 off of that, just so she can break even. But she don't need to make no other money off that book.
She could write a book. People want to know.
No, I already know. You lonely? You
want
some attention?
It's gonna be a picture book, and it's gonna have like you can flip the flap up, and you can see her going like this, or you can see the baby on the road, and then you go more, and it'd be no baby, and it'd be. I might make a book like that.
She should have just stuck with it. Like
yeah, she
there was a baby.
Yeah,
there was a baby. It ran away.
It was a baby or a midget.
I don't know.
Oh, you can't say midget anymore. With a little person. But what? I don't think that's nice either. I think that's worse. Calling somebody a little person. I'm a whole person. I'm not. Don't call me a tall person. Don't walk around. Hey, tall person. Hey, little person.
Doing that. No.
That's just not nice.
Look at some people.
I didn't think midget was.
Hey,
Well,
I'm
not a person that's short. But what does a midget mean? Was it like a man widget? I don't.
A man widget.
I'm just trying to figure out where. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Just right. That wasn't one of my theories. That wasn't one of my theories. I'm trying to figure out where they got the word from because I don't hear the derogatory like.
Oh, that made my day. Oh, thank you so much.
Don't laugh at me. I'm serious. Where did the word come from?
It's a man widget. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little people. Your man widgets from now on. It's all her fault. You see the little man widget?
He's dying over here.
Oh, you.
Questions.
Oh.
And questions.
Right.
Such a child. I want to know.
Oh, I like the way you think. Oh.
All right. So California, Governor Newsom.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a nuisance. Governor Nuisance.
He just signed a bill, I believe, to create an Ebony alert. That is not safe, Black people, because
that means ain't nobody going to look.
First of all, nobody's either going to look or they're going to find you and kidnap you because they know they know you've already been kidnapped.
You miss it.
You miss it. I got you, and nobody will find you because don't do that's so hard. Like, yes, we know Amber Alerts are just for the little girl's name, Amber, that's not darker than Snow White, I guess. I don't know. But for the white girls. We know that they always say Black kids run away and they're not missing. They just ran away. I think if it's a child and they ran away, aren't they still missing? Because they're a child.
Not if they're Black.
Yeah, we're not.
It's a runaway slave. The slave catchers may or may not catch them.
Yeah, one of them will get you. That's how they figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I see what he's trying to do, but I think people don't think things through anymore. I don't think they were taught how to think. Many people don't think. I don't agree with thinking because I think thinking is dumb, just moving throughout life. But when you're dealing with certain subjects or plans or things like that,
thinking is dumb.
I think it's dumb. You shouldn't be thinking all the time. You should just live. When you're thinking, you take yourself out of living because you're missing things. You don't have to think about walking. You just walk, right?
No, I'll be like left foot.
I know you do.
Left foot.
But you don't do that. So but when you have to think about if I'm have to write something, I have to, do a specific job. He didn't think this through because every time you separate us and you expect this country or this world to treat us
equally or do something right by us,
they're going to make it worse. It's not going to just be ignored. They already ignored us and they're already still continuously doing what they do to us. Yeah. But now that they can pinpoint where we are and who we are and what we look like, that is very dangerous. That's what's going to create these people to be missing. If they were runaways, they will be missing now.
Yeah.
It's so many people who still cook people. Like, for real. So many people, you know how much melanin is worth? What they say, I heard someone say $80,000 on the market or something. A gram of it, I know. Not a liter. But a gram is more than gold. Where do you think they get melanin from? So, man, in California is a big town where they have child trafficking, human trafficking, sexual
everywhere. They have trafficking.
They have it everywhere. But but it's easier for them. That's why, because it's Mexico right there. That's how the
That's what they tell you. They're not even going to Mexico.
No, I mean
they take them through Utah and
Utah because the Mormons
and where they take because they're allowed to do so much stuff there, and then they can take off planes from the middle of the country and go anywhere.
Yeah. So
and there's less cameras there. There's less fusion. There's
and
less
people have money there who make the rules more than just.
And if someone is to get away, they have really far to run, and anybody who catches them is going to send them back.
And it's a whole system already created. So
that's why they're allowed to do what they do, and why the rest of us say, "Hey, why are they allowed to do what they do?" Because they don't give a fuck about you, and they'll sell you to the highest bidder.
Yep. So
allegedly.
Because they they do that. They still take people they go and adopt kids over in different countries. They say they adopt. They just take these kids and they get to bring them back in private jets or planes, and then they hide them in basements.
And paperwork never get filed here. And
their parents say, okay, because you're gonna let them go to school, and they never hear from their kids again.
Mm-hmm.
So this is common, not like a rarity. It's common. So having an Ebony alert is only going to make it very dangerous for us as Black people.
I agree.
So, well, it's done in California, eventually trickle down to other places. Philadelphia never get it. We be like, y'all doing that? We ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all doing, we ain't doing it.
Our white people and their racism is weird. They're like, that's for Black people? Nah.
Yeah.
Our Blacks are fine.
Yeah, leave our Blacks alone. There are Blacks.
Our Blacks are fine.
Yeah.
Leave our Blacks alone.
Yeah, we got
Tyrone's good.
J-Ball. So that's a bad idea, Governor Newsom. Is it Governor Gavin Newsom or his name? Okay,
I think you're correct. When you said that, I seen his goofy face. Yeah. He looked like one of them dudes who should have been like on Pee-wee's Playhouse or something, like as a guest character, not a main character.
As a guest character.
He just come in every now and then, like, I'm Governor Newsom and I do stupid shit.
Talking about Ebony, Simone Biles, that Black girl got magic. Oh my gosh, she just won the gold medals again.
She good at jumping around and stuff, better than anybody
else. She has 21 gold medals. It's like 37 out of the whole team, our team or something, and she has 21 of them.
Yeah, like
21. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead to the whole team, and go ahead to the Black men that's on a gymnastics team, because it hasn't been any in 30 years or something like that, or 20 years, 20 or 30 years. They beasting it too. And we know we know how to do gymnastics. You're flipping over gates and stuff like that, and doing the wheelbarrow with your cousins and turning, making somebody a rope and you jumping over them and stuff. That was so dangerous. They could have stepped right on your stomach. You was fine. We'd be
I'm about to say that stuff happened, and people was fine.
My wrist must have got popped out of the socket. Pop it back in. We were all right. But yeah, congratulations to the U.S. team. Get you in the U.S. team. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, who's killing it. We get into something and we make it look so easy. Like, she's getting perfect scores. There's one chick that, like, her landing.
She be sticking. I know who you're talking about. I be saying that, like,
she had the bounce. She no. She say, I'm gravity, dude, and she does not move, no bouncing, nothing. It's just like, I did it. She's good too. Go ahead, sisters, and all the other sisters and brothers around the world. Freak you. Elvis and Priscilla. We're going to close out in a few. R. Kelly, you need to go out and get out of jail if y'all making movies about Priscilla and Elvis and making it look all good and stuff and being happy-go-lucky.
You got to see the movie Great Balls of Fire about Jerry Lee Lewis.
Y'all got Mr. Kelly in jail and he can't write no more music. We need some more music. Now, I mean, you can probably have him watched or something, but we need some more music. He should be on house arrest or something.
I'm pretty sure I would say he's writing in there, but they say he can't read and write. So I don't know how he be writing.
Because he needs music just to do it. Y'all should have him on house arrest. Yes, he did some nasty stuff, but we're going to break this down. I think we may have broke it down before. And I'm not calling these little girls hot girls. We all know there are certain little girls who have a tendency to go towards the older men at a very young age. the men are disgusting for being with those little girls. The little girls a little too hot and fresh, be doing things, and possibly some things may have been done to them that made them be in that state.
Pizza.
But then we also know
that's what I'm calling them from now on. Oh, she hot and fresh. Pizza.
Pizza. And then we know there are men, police officers as well. Yes, they do. They scour the neighborhoods. Gas attendants, those the Arabs and the Pakistanis that come in here, they do it too with young girls in the neighborhood. So this is not an uncommon thing that happens. And I'm not saying any of it is right. But we need to stop looking at R. Kelly as if he's this demon menacing character, as if we've never seen or heard these kind of stories before. But then are we going to make an R. Kelly movie? No, we don't need to do that.
I'm sure they have, or are planning to.
That would be great to know about his story and whatever. I don't know about that. He deserves to be punished. Those parents deserve to be punished, but we're not getting into that.
Why is your child alone
with a grown man at a certain age? Why is your child alone? Period.
I don't care what you think they're doing. Like you
ever be in the studio with them or wherever. Like why would you? That's their parents were selling them. So they're coming out with a movie with Elvis Presley, yuck, and Priscilla Presley. Presley.
How honest is it?
It looks like they show the turmoil in there and stuff.
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about where his music came from.
Oh, they ain't wants to show that. They talking about their life. They ain't gonna say he stole black people music and it was appeasing to white people because they have to look at a black face with the cover of soul, but no soul. They will never do that. That's their king. They will never tell their lies. Because if they do that, they owe a lot of people money. In addition to that, never mind. They're not talking about, they just talking about him and Priscilla, his 14-year-old wife. 14 years old. He was 24 years old. That's a huge jump.
10 years.
Age-wise, and those the eras. That's a huge jump.
No, I heard he was pretty slow.
But even if you slow, your experiences, that seemed like that. Your experiences in life take you 14 and 18, cool. 14 and 19, really pushing it. It would have to be like a family friend or something like that.
I always had a theory about that.
What?
That like those guys have an issue satisfying women. I don't know.
They got to because it has to be a control thing. Or
it's like I'm gonna get somebody who don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like,
what you want with a little girl?
Like
she's a little girl. She's still like probably just not playing with dolls.
It's one thing to tell somebody what you like. Mm-hmm. And to teach somebody to like do things the way you like. But I don't want to train you. Like, no. Yeah. Like, no. Out here.
And the fact that the whole nation was so excited about them getting married. It was in time. This is a pedophilic nation ran by some pedophilic people. Just like all of the other civilizations prior. They're doing a movie about a man who was a pedophile. That's what they're doing. And it's going to be okay. And it's going to get awards probably or get nominated. And he's a pedophile. They shouldn't, if they really cared about the society or cared about what was right, maybe that's right in their world, they wouldn't even allow that to be a movie. If they did a movie, they would have just stuck to him as a person and not put his dad. And this is just pertaining to both of them. He was a 14-year-old. She was a 14-year-old girl. He was a 24-year-old man. That's disgusting.
No, they both graduated that year. Him from college and her from 8th grade. They were done with their education and both grown to go on and pursue life.
And the whole world was okay with it. Like you said, Jerry Lee Lewis. She was like 12 or something. And his cousin.
Like, oh.
Ain't some gross. Just gross.
Don't thank Jesus. Thank Jerry Lee.
Thank Jerry Lee.
That's still one of my favorite lines from any movie ever. He brought her dad a car. And he said, thank you, Jesus. Don't thank Jesus. Thank Carolee.
Carolee. All right. Thank you guys for I don't think anybody tuned in. I don't know if people tuned in or not, but you'll tune in later. We're gonna repost this tomorrow, possibly at the time that it should have been on. My head is still kind of, I don't know, I don't want to move it too much. But yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed myself. I'm glad I made you laugh.
Yeah. Man widgets.
All right, we out of here. Say goodbye to people and
Bye to the people at